Hello everyone, this is Dinosaur and welcome to a new stream where I'm gonna show you guys a couple of different poses and like if you're struggling with anything just tell me and I'll be able to give you some quick advice. Let me quickly pull up my own live stream so I actually can see some comments. Okay. I like art or he likes art. Welcome to the stream. And my girlfriend, welcome to the stream as well. I'm not sure if it's like loud enough this time though, because I noticed that last time it was very quiet. Not sure about this time though. Hello, welcome to the stream. Um, so yeah. Okay, so I am drawing whatever you guys want me to draw. Whatever dinosaur, whatever you guys want me to draw, I'll draw it. I'm just quickly gonna turn this white. There we go. So E likes art. Do you have any suggestion or anything that you're struggling with right now that I could maybe help you with? Or anyone else? Well, in the meantime, while you guys are going to find out or figure out what you guys want to see, I'm going to start drawing something. Oh, this is way too thin actually. Let me make that a little bit thicker. You're drawing a T-Rex versus Giga drawing. So do you want me to do a drawing of that actually? Let's just see what I can do right here. Wait a second, I'm gonna have to look that up. I've never heard of that before. Morse intrepidus? Let me see. Never heard of that. That would be kind of hard, honestly. Let me see. I am drawing something like that. Yeah, I was sort of starting off with a Spinosaurus baryonyx kind of base, you know. Let me look that up. Moros in Tripedis or something. Isn't that like a very tiny one? Oh no, actually it's very big. It's about the size of a human. Um, oh wait, that's actually the dinosaur that's in the Jurassic World Dominion trailer as well. That's like eating flesh from between the teeth of the Giganotosaurus at the start. Hmm. Didn't realize it would be that big though. Okay, let me try to let me try to oh do this dinosaur. Let's go down a little bit. And I'm just gonna try and draw what I see here. I'm only gonna draw the head actually right now because I'm copying it, and what I'm trying to kind of do is draw things without reference, draw things from my head, and yeah, I cannot really draw this from my head because I have no idea what this is. Like I didn't know what this dinosaur was before you mentioned it, so and it has feathers as well, which is something that I don't draw a lot. So I guess in a way it's still sort of a challenge because I don't really draw that many feathers usually. Very tiny teeth. Don't know how many. I might be drawing way too many right now, but I'm just drawing a very quick sketch. That's basically what we're going to be doing in this live stream. Just going to be drawing a couple of quick sketches. And if there's something that I can help you guys with, like for example, the other live streams I did feet or arms or hands or maybe like poses on how to get better in drawing poses and stuff like that. I'm here to help you guys. And then a couple of feathers. So this is somebody's like somebody already did this piece. So this is I'm just copying now. This is not my own original kind of pose or anything. There's a couple of feathers over there. And then over here would be like the shoulder muscle. And of course it's going to be a couple of feathers. Don't think it has huge hands. Think maybe it's a tyrannosaurid. I'm not sure because it only has 2 fingers. And very tiny front limbs. there we go. Well, this is as far as I'm gonna go with this drawing. I might refine it a little bit by going darker at some areas, make it stand out a little bit better. Yeah, there we go. All right, let me check the comments real quick. Yeah, it is kind of like a raptor, but I think it's a tyrannosaurid because it kind of has the general head shape of a T-Rex, I guess, or as a like of the tyrannosaurid family. But it is indeed, it's like the same size as the Velociraptor basically. It is a little smaller, but pretty sure that this is still a very dangerous animal if you would encounter it in real life. Yeah, well, there we go. Um, Let me see the comments. If it's too hard, try a feathered Rex. I think that your drawings are good. Thank you. I would want to see a feathered Rex or anything. If the dinosaur's body, I can try it, feathered Rex actually. Um, if the dinosaur's body can bigger and the head becomes smaller, it will be more perfect. Well, the body is like this is only the front part of the body though, so like the body is still all the way over there. You don't really see much of the body yet. What do you think that using computer drawing is more difficult to draw than using pencil on paper? I think pencil on paper is harder to draw because on the computer you can just easily fix mistakes and it's quicker. So for example, like I'm trying to draw a pose, for example, okay, feather T-Rex, right? Um, okay, so I already messed up over here because I want it to be bigger. I want the head to be bigger and the circle is too small, so I'm just gonna erase it, right? That's digital art. So I'm gonna draw a circle over here, and um, let's try our luck with a more scientifically accurate T-Rex. Okay, let's try that. You don't see any teeth because teeth are inside of the mouth. And I don't think that T-Rexes or dinosaurs in general would walk around with their mouths open all the time. So I don't think that would actually be a thing. Maybe this should be a little bit more bony over here. And then the eye would be around over there. Like I'm even trying to draw a scientifically accurate T-Rex, but even now I'm struggling because I have drawn the Jurassic Park T-Rex way too many times. And everything, for some reason, turns out to look like the Jurassic Park T-Rex in my eyes. Okay, so this is supposed to look a little bit more like a scientifically accurate T-Rex. Let's tweak it a little bit more to get the exact thing that we're after. So I just made a lot of mistakes, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to select white and I'm going to erase everything. Again, that's digital art. This is the reason why, in my opinion, digital art is way more easy than traditional art. But I do think that traditional art has something about it. I really like drawing on paper rather than drawing on PC because I don't know, like it's more for me drawing on paper. So a feathered T-Rex. So I guess that the face wouldn't be too feathered. Maybe a couple of feathers over there. And then the neck over here, the feathers would like, for example, like if the T-Rex was about to fight, I can imagine that if it had feathers, that it would want to have the feathers like stick up a lot more, I guess, if that makes sense, at the neck area. And then over here, we're just gonna make a lot of shadow. For some reason, it looks like a chicken, which is dinosaurs were apparently related to birds, so it doesn't look too bad. So there we have a sort of accurate T-Rex, I guess. Maybe this should be a little bit more bony. Give it a little bit more of a throat. And let's give it some shadow over here and over here. Like it's gonna be lit up from the back, from over here. So you will see a little bit of shadow like at the areas where some areas are protruding, like for example the eye. It's gonna be very dark over there, so we're gonna make a pupil over there and make it darker on that side. Over here it's obviously gonna be darker because this part of the face comes out a little bit further. And there we go. There we have a feathered T-Rex. Okay, now I'm gonna have to read all the comments real quick. Dino the Pyroraptor. Hi, welcome. Um, what do you think? Yeah, obviously I think that using computer to draw is way easier than traditional, but I guess like it's a personal thing. Like some people might prefer drawing on pens, like with the normal pencil and paper, which is like I'm one of those people, but I do think this is easier. Um, if you're trying to draw something with no reference, try your normal T-Rex, but can you please try and draw it with feathers? Yeah, that's this one. You know, I've been struggling with front angles. I hear that a lot actually. People struggle with front angles. So, um, I usually don't like to draw it from the front perspective only. So I always try to give it like, for example, like this is not completely from the side view, right? because this is more a little bit like it's turned around a little bit more. It's more like this kind of view. I like that more because it you kind of see more depth into the whole drawing. But if you're drawing a front view from of this particular T-Rex that I just drew, just gonna start with a circle. Well, we're just gonna start with a circle, and then we're gonna figure out where the eyes would be. So the eyes would be somewhere over here and over there. Then we know that above the eyes are the eye ridges, right? Eye ridges. And then we know that around over here is going to be like the snout. Well, this is pretty curved because it's a T-Rex. And a T-Rex has a very broad snout, so kind of like try to make it very big. And then over here you have like the cheekbones sticking out. And then you just kind of like draw the upper jaw, which is a little bit less thick as the upper jaw. Okay, and now we're just gonna create a line over there and a line over there. 2 nostrils. And there we have our T-Rex. Now if you're gonna draw an eye, this is like the normal eye shape, right? But we have to keep in mind that this eye is rounded, so there's actually part of it sticking out because it's a round object. So if you look at it from this perspective, then you will not be able to see the back of the eye. So you'll only see this triangle over here because that's a front perspective. So we're going to see a triangle with like a rounded eye over there, both sides. It's not very symmetric, but that's okay. And then you want to draw like the cavities over there. Maybe a couple of like little scaly thingies over there. And if we're going to draw this particular perspective, right, then we want to draw the neck, which is a little higher than the top of the snout. And especially since this angle is like from the front angle, we want to see part of the neck. And then we're going to draw some feathers, like just sticking out. Make sure that the feathers aren't as dark as the eyebrow ridges and like the rest of the whole drawing, because we want this part to be in front of the feathers, because if you make the feathers too dark, they're just going to take away, like they're just going to take the spotlight of the piece, you know. They're going to be too noticeable and you will not really be paying attention to the parts that are actually important, like the face and the details on the face. But yeah, that's basically how I do it. And then over here you would have like the chest muscle, 2 chest muscles, because it's looking straight at us. So over here would be like the back, and the tail could go over there. If you want to make it more dynamic, it could go that way. Maybe have it lift up one of his feet. It might be running, so and then you just draw the tiny little forearms with the claws on it. There we go. There's your T-Rex. From front angle, by the way. What do you think that using? Oh, wait. Why does it keep going back to that comment? Can you do a T-Rex front angle? I want to follow along. Yeah. You did really good. Thank you. It does have that head shape. Probably every dinosaur is dangerous. Yeah, I'm pretty sure every a lot of dinosaurs, even the smaller ones, would be dangerous. I wouldn't want to be in one room with a lot of them, because yeah, even like with the plant-eating dinosaurs. Like, for example, if you look at Jurassic Park, a lot of like a lot of dinosaurs, like the Brachiosaurus or the Apatosaurus, those dinosaurs would actually be really dangerous in real life. Have you ever seen a wild elephant, you know, uh, just walk around in the crowd without attacking anyone? Like that just doesn't happen unless it's trained. Can you draw a prehistoric planet Carnotaurus in the next video? Um, the next video is probably gonna be me collabing with PaleoDraw. I like this one. I like your drawings. Thank you, Pyroraptor. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching and following along. Have you ever drew chibi dinosaurs? I have never tried that. Um, I no, I've never tried that. Stegosaurus from Jurassic Park 2 are like super strong. They are, and in my opinion, they're very accurate to their behavior, what they would be like in real life. And I mean, apart from the fact that they just literally walk through like a couple of people, like they just walk past them without attacking them. I'm pretty sure in real life they would attack you like instantly. Whenever they, like as soon as they see you, they will attack you. So what do you mean with chibi? You mean like very big head and small bodies? Like let me see. Where do I have room? I'm just gonna erase this actually. Oh, a little bit bigger. Oh. Okay. And then make it smaller again. Make it black. Cute style. Okay. Um, like something like this. So I am apparently I have a lot of trouble drawing from this angle. I don't know what this is supposed to be, so don't pay too much attention to it. It's supposed to be something like the Indominus Rex. But it doesn't really look very good. Because I'm sort of failing. I think the Indominus Rex head is a little bit shorter. More like this, I guess. Okay, so Indominus Rex. And then you just have a very tiny neck, very tiny body, a very tiny tail. And that's like chibi-like. Something like that. And then a very big eye, of course. Because you want to make it look a little bit cute, but now it suddenly doesn't look like the Indominus Rex anymore. Well, it's okay though. That kind of looks weird. It gives me, it looks like as if it's 3D or something. Is that what you mean with like chibi dinosaurs? It kind of looks like an Allosaurus. You're right, actually. Didn't even realize that it looked so much like an Allosaurus. I don't know. Yeah, it sort of looks like an Allosaurus. Like apart from the teeth, though, teeth look very Indominus Rex-like. Oh yeah, and the Indominus Rex has like those scales, right? Going along his whole body. A couple of feathers. Yeah, well, I don't know. That's so cute. Thank you. I love that. Thank you so much. um, the most realistic drawing I've done was a drawing of a T-Rex versus Indominus Rex. It looks really realistic. It's just black and white though, so it doesn't have any color, but it still looks pretty realistic. Is there anything else you guys want to see? See if I still have some room. Need to zoom in a little bit. There's a lot of room over here. Um, anything that you guys are struggling with, or maybe just like give me a challenge. Give me a scene and I'll try to. Can you draw a wolf wing? Wait, WOF, wing of fire, dragon like glory. I have never seen or heard about that. So I will have to use some reference if I'm gonna draw something like that, because otherwise it's just gonna become something random. So it's just a WOF. Let me look that up. Oh, wait, let me see. Let me see. Wing of Wings of Fire Dragon. So I've heard that my audio, like my voice, was very soft, very quiet in the other stream. Is it a little bit better in this stream though? Um, I'm not really. Okay, so if you can tell me exactly what dragon or something you you want me to draw, then I'll do my best. But I'm only finding like I'm finding all kinds of different images, so I'm not sure like what to draw right now. But I do see a very interesting suggestion, and I'm gonna have to do that without any reference. The Indominus trying to flip over the Ankylosaurus. Well, actually, I'm not gonna do it completely without reference. I do want to like get a image of the Indominus so that I have like a general idea of the head shape and everything. But other than that, I'm gonna come up with the scene and the poses myself. Let me find like the best Indominus Rex. Okay. So basically it's trying to flip over the Ankylosaurus, right? Ooh, that's hard. That is gonna be really hard. Um, Let me visualize something first. Let me try to... Okay, so we're gonna have the Ankylosaurus in the front over here, about to be flipped over, standing on like two of its legs. Trying to counterbalance itself with the tail, probably. And the neck and the head would kind of be over here. Also trying to stay upright. Then the Indominus Rex would have like a couple claws around the armor of the Ankylosaurus, right? And it would lean forwards to pull back the weight of the Ankylosaurus. So this is going to be like the head. I want the wait, the head is supposed to be a little bit bigger because of the fact that it's leaning over the Ankylosaurus. And then you have like the two spikes on the head of the Indominus. The jaw wide open. So it looks really messy right now. I know it doesn't look like anything. It might actually end up not looking like anything at all. But I'm just sketching. Like, this is a very big challenge for me. This is a real challenge. Okay. And so it's sort of like its body is supposed to be leaning over the Ankylosaurus over here. So the tail would be over there. It's trying to step back. Yeah, this is probably not gonna work out for me. But we'll see what happens, right? We'll just see what happens. This is not looking very good for me right now. Okay, so we have the basic sketch down, which is looking very bad. Um, okay, let me look up like a couple of images of the face of the Indominus, like, so I have a better idea. Maybe I should do like the mouth, like the head tilted a little bit more up instead of what it's looking like right now. Again, guys, digital art, amazing. You can just go in and erase everything and make it look like nothing ever happened. Okay, so what if I draw it like this? It is kind of roaring while it's trying to flip over the Ankylosaurus. Maybe this is a little bit too thick actually, this brush. Don't know why I have so much trouble with drawing today. Like yesterday I could literally draw everything, but now suddenly I have, like, it's one of those days again where you're just having trouble drawing everything. Well, I did accomplish what I wanted, that the head is coming forwards a lot more, which is a good thing. But I think the lower jaw is a little bit too short. Maybe now it's a little bit better. And now I can just quickly get in like the little teeth. Well, they're not little. They're quite ugly actually. All right. Now for the tongue. Just laying there. That looks a little bit better. So the back would be a little bit more like that, and I guess that this hind leg would be attached a lot higher. And then we have like the claws. I should actually start working on the Ankylosaurus, because I don't know where those what are they called? Spikes are supposed to be. So if I'm just messing it up right now, yeah, then it's already, like, you know, gonna be too late later. But yeah, we'll see. And then the Ankylosaurus, let me see the shape of the head. Like, I think there's like two big thingies over there, and then we might be able to see another one like of the other side of the head. And this is very flat because it has like a beak. You can sort of see the underside of the jaw right now because of how the Indominus is pulling him like off of its feet, and it's desperately trying to stay on its feet, but unfortunately this Indominus is pulling it all the way. All the way back. And so this leg or this hand would sort of like be dangling into the air over here. And I'm guessing that it would try to bend this leg a little bit. And then we have like the huge spikes on the side of the Ankylosaurus. And of course you will see like the belly and everything over here, and the muscles still sticking out a little bit. And the huge club trying to keep the body stay upright. But unfortunately the Indominus is way too strong. So this poor Ankylosaurus is not going to be able to recover from this. Well, you won't be able to see that one actually. I think the mouth should be opened, because it's kind of like it will probably be very scared at this point. It doesn't look very good, but I'm still kind of happy with what I've accomplished, I guess. There we go. Yeah, the Indominus definitely doesn't look like the Indominus, but that's okay. I mean, yeah, I just came up with this. Search of Wings of Fire Glory. Just do the Indominus roaring kinda at the Ankylosaurs are slashing it. I like it. YouTube is saying that I'm the only one watching. Really? Well, thank you for watching. Do you have any suggestion for me, like for what to draw? How about accurate Spino coming out of water with a fish? That's a good one. I like that idea. Okay. It's probably gonna be coming out of the water. Wait, no, that's not position right. It's probably gonna be coming out of the water on like a sandbank, right? Because it's gonna be just, I'm gonna imagine as if it's like a crocodile, you know? So let's say that it's like half submerged in the water still. You can kind of see the fin over here, maybe a little bit like that, and part of the tail sticking out of the water. But this part is starting to sort of like go like this. And then over here we will see the face of the Spinosaurus, I don't really know. Maybe let's make it look at us a little bit so that it sort of like as if we are a cameraman and we're kind of disturbing it, you know, like it's noticing our presence and we are sort of, you know, understanding that if we're not careful, we might be in danger. So then over here would be like a really big fish, which would be the size of a human. And I'm not sure if the Spinosaurus head is actually so this is like the problem that I have is I make everything look way too much like Jurassic Park. And it is actually a real problem that I am experiencing right now. And yeah, I need to learn to stop doing that. So I guess that it's walking on all fours right now. And like this part of the body is still in the water. We cannot really see this part of the body because of the sand bank. It's like right there. But we can see like the tail of this dinosaur in the water. It's causing a lot of little wrinkles. I have no idea what I'm like how to draw these things. Maybe this is supposed to be a little bit closer to each other and more like that, I guess. I don't know. Cause I'm really bad at drawing backgrounds. I need to practice that a lot more. And this Spinosaurus is kind of looking at us, keeping an eye on us. This hand should be a little bit lower. Well, it's not very good, but yeah, you kind of get the idea of what I'm trying to draw here, right? Um, the cameraman is always invisible. Well, in nature, movies or uh, like those nature thingies, you always see that the animals sometimes kind of look over their shoulder to look into the camera. And I believe that might be because they have noticed the cameraman. But no, you're right. The cameraman usually is invisible. Totally right about that. Let me quickly check my phone. Um, if you're still watching Miss Dinosaur Drawer, you're really cute as well. So if you guys don't know it yet, Miss Dinosaur is my girlfriend, and she's very supportive of my YouTube channel, and you might have seen her comment to a lot of my videos, actually. So do you have any other suggestion for me to draw? Or anyone else, because I see that there are a couple of people watching now again. A Giga roaring on top of a mountain. That's a very interesting one as well. Um, Let me see if I have a good area for that drawing. I guess this is a good area for it. A Giga roaring on top of a mountain. Okay. Um. Well, I mean, on top of a mountain. I'm very bad at drawing backgrounds, but okay. So let's say we're looking up, right? We're looking up at this, like, very rocky overhang. There's like a couple of rocks, like over there. There's a rock over here, you know, and then over here is like the edge of a very long and big cliff, and maybe there's like the rest of the mountain like is attached to that, something like that. So this is like a perspective to where we're kind of looking up, you know, at a cliff, and what we're seeing is we're seeing a gigantic dinosaur standing right there, and it's roaring up into the air. Or maybe it's roaring at us. Like, let's make it so that it's sort of looking at us and roaring at us, right? So we see the head of a dinosaur over here, and it's roaring straight at us. We might not realize straight away, but features look a lot like the Jurassic Park Giganotosaurus. And this Giga is really big. It's standing exactly the edge as well. Like right there, with both feet going over the edge. Maybe like the claws are going over the edge because it's really trying to get to us. I have no idea what I'm drawing or saying at this point. Like I zoomed in way too much, so you don't really see too much detail anymore. But the Giga is indeed a Jurassic Park Giga, and you can see that on the amount of like spikes and spines on the body of the dinosaur. And then over here you have like the arms and the little claws. There we go. And then the teeth. So this is just a very quick improv. I don't know how to say that word. Improvised. Which is a very improvised, quick drawing of a Giga. But you are starting to see pixels because I zoomed in way too much. Can't really put too much detail in it anymore. Alright. Well, I mean, it doesn't look like a Giga, but I guess it should be okay, right? Like, Miss Dinosaur, are you still watching? Hi there. Um, so yeah, what else to draw? Okay, so tell me if you recognize this head. And if you do, to what dinosaur does it belong? Alright. I don't know how to draw leaves on a branch, to be honest. I'm so used to only drawing dinosaurs that um, I can try, but cannot guarantee that it's gonna look good. Yeah. And then add a tree. I'm gonna add a tree over here. And then add a little bit of stuff to it. Alright. And actually, so what I was asking about before was actually if you guys recognize this dinosaur. It's a Stegosaurus. But yeah, I don't have room to draw it actually, but there we go. I think I'm gonna have to start a new page because yeah, kind of well actually no, I'm like it's pretty late for me, so I'm gonna have to end this stream of it like right now. But maybe I'll stream more in the future. We'll see. It's so much easier to draw digitally than traditionally because it's just a lot less effort. Well, thank you for watching, especially you. Alright, yeah, so I'm gonna end this stream right now. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video or maybe the next stream. We'll see.